No event better signifies the enchantment of Southeast Asia than Loy Krathong. Candle boats by the thousands set alight and floated out across waters illuminated by a full moon. Young girls of stunning beauty parading through city streets. This indeed is a place where old traditions thrive, where daredevils flourish, and where a royal family is so revered that celebrations last all year. Above all, it's an exotic land, powerful in images, rich in contrasts.
We're embarking on a journey from here near the equator, from the Lion City of Singapore, travelling way north through Malaysia and Thailand, ending eventually in the hills of Chiang Mai. And along the way, we'll encounter a range of experiences from royal celebrations to banquets with monkeys as we set out on this, our own Asian Odyssey.
Welcome to Singapore.
Singapore epitomises much of what Asia is becoming at the turn of the century. More westernised than the West in so many respects, yet still steeped in traditions centuries old. Take the Chinese community. 3 out of every 4 Singaporeans are Chinese. Their Chinatown traditional in every respect. From medicine men selling potent animal remedies to tradesmen hammering together personalised wooden clogs.
This cup for smelling. This one for drinking. When you're drinking, 3 hearts.
Here is a place where you can learn the ancient art of drinking Chinese tea. Our shy Chinese hostess instructs me to smell first, pour into the drinking cup, then sip a number of times.
And now I have this one here. And now I drink that 3 small sips.
Traditional Chinese opera is played out in a huge tented theatre. These concerts are extremely popular leading up to Chinese New Year, especially when the entertainers are professional troupes from Hong Kong and China. The other colourful minority are the Indians. The aroma of incense wafts out over Little India. Shop after shop is jammed to the ceilings with goods from all over Asia. Many are Hindus worshipping at the elaborately carved Sri Mariamman temple. Our visit coincides with the annual Festival of Lights, Deepa Valley, which represents the celebration of good over evil. It's by far the most important Hindu festival here, and it's observed with gusto.
Now Anita has breakfast every morning here in the zoo. What do we have for breakfast here this morning?
Another event appealing to all races takes place with the orangutans at Singapore Zoo.
Look at that little face. Oh, yeah.
Patrons are invited to dine with Anita and her baby, Joko.
Anita, of course, is a native of Borneo, but born here in the Singapore Zoo.
Although on this occasion, she's more interested in our microphone than the local delicacies.
No, 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 no!
It's all part of the Singapore scene. A city offering the very popular local pastime of high tea at the Intercontinental Hotel.
Singaporeans just love to eat. High tea is one of our favorite pastimes.
Or high luxury at the hotel named after Singapore's founder, Sir Stamford Raffles. A hotel now restored to its glorious heydays and offering some suites at more than $4,000 a night. Luxury is very much the style of our transport out of Singapore. We're boarding the Eastern and Oriental Express for a ride through Malaysia and Thailand.
The next leg of our Asian Odyssey is so far the most stylish of all.
Hello, with Lisa. Drinks for you.
Thank you very much. We're travelling some 2,000 kilometres north of Singapore, travelling through some of the luscious countryside in all of Asia.
This train is no slouch, picking up speed very quickly to pass through the jungles of Singapore and onto the Johor Causeway as it heads into Malaysia.
Sir, this will be the champagne.
Inside its lavish timber-panelled carriages, services and entertainment that mirror the diverse cultures we're travelling through.
Compartment service. Good afternoon.
Bangkok, our round-the-clock cabin attendant with afternoon tea.
Welcome aboard, sir. I hope you have a nice holiday here. Eastern and Oriental Express train. All right.
And in your life, you're trying to get electric shock, but not die. Twice, electric shock.
From Singapore, astrologer Tai Tong.
And you're very sincere, very honest to be a person.
He's an expert at picking up and reading auras. And from Chiang Mai, Jaruni demonstrates the traditional form of Thai folk dancing. Passengers clearly enjoy the experience.
I love the train. First time on it, and I'm in heaven. I love the sort of old world charm about it, I think.
A good glimpse of Malaysia's vibrant traders comes in the Express's first daylight stop at Butterworth. Here we visit historic Georgetown on Penang Island. While passengers are meeting the heady mix of Malay, Chinese, Thai and Indian storekeepers, their express is being prepared for the next stage of our journey. A new locomotive is being added to the train for the long haul into Thailand. Out of Penang, the express moves into the picturesque plains of Kedah. Its large paddy fields known as the Rice Bowl of Malaysia. This same afternoon, the express crosses into Thailand. A change of country means a change of scenery as we rattle through some spectacular limestone outcrops. A new country also means a new language. Hostess Notaris obliges.
First is Sawatdi.
Sawati.
Yes, sir. And
Which is
it
hello.
mean yes, it mean hello.
Sawati.
Yes. And then the thank you.
Which is?
It's a khop kun.
That evening, we take a break from the Eastern and Oriental Express. Ahead, the legendary island of Phuket. Off the far southern coast of Thailand, the island gem of Phuket, bordered by the phallic limestone outcrops and caves of Phang Bay. These fascinating formations are so inspirational that the producers of the 007 hit movie The Man with the Golden Gun filmed here. And ever since, the locals have called this James Bond Island. This same bay is also the scene of a modern-day rescue mission.
Well, it's in the midst of these spectacular limestone spires in Phang Bay, just north of Phuket, that a most remarkable rehabilitation program is taking place. A rehabilitation program involving endangered gibbons.
The lark gibbons of Thailand face an uncertain future. As many as 8 dying in the process of capturing one young specimen like this. This playful pet lives in a Muslim settlement on Phang Bay, close to another island where former captive gibbons like this are being reintroduced to the wild. Patrick Cullen leads a group of volunteers who are breeding gibbons on some deserted islands in Phang Bay, poaching and encroaching civilization having wiped them out all around Phuket. The scheme calls for hand-reared gibbons to be released 2 at a time on the small islands. Gibbons are known as singing apes, serenading each other for hours with their distinctive vocalisations. Their time with humans has made them too friendly. Volunteer Sasha Gilmore attempting to re-educate them.
That will get him back up. Basically, it's just letting him know that he shouldn't be on the ground for his benefit, not ours. A lot of fishermen use this area of the island. If he was to come on the ground, if someone wanted to take him, it's a very easy target. Also, in the wild, a lot of their predators would be on the ground. So we have to practice to be in the trees and not on the ground.
Sasha will spend the next few months observing this couple, ensuring they learn to cope back in the wild.
They learn how to forage here, they learn how to swing. Most of them have been in small cages up to all their life, so they have to learn to use their muscles again.
Within 6 months, this couple will be transferred back to the jungles of Phuket, making them the first gibbons to live wild here since they were wiped out by man several decades ago. From Phang Bay, we head down to Phuket proper to discover for ourselves the island described as the Pearl of the South. These days, Phuket's major money makers are tourism and fishing, although on parts of the island, rubber is still tapped. The time-honoured method of coagulating the latex by smoking it is still practised here. The tough but elastic compound then hung out and dried before being processed into condoms. Phuket is also the home of a most phenomenal young man. Kun San has a unique rapport with snakes and is completely unfazed by this 4-year-old python.
You're not frightened of snakes at all, are you? Because you've been bitten by a snake. Can we see that? Can we see your... But this was from a cobra.
Cobra.
And in fact, they had to cut out some of your muscle and graft some skin back on there, yeah?
And this side, from this side.
Amazing. And you almost died.
No die.
Despite all of that, Kun San still works and plays with snakes every day. In fact, he loves to tease the same cobra that bit and almost killed him. There's not a hint of fear as he attempts the deadliest of contacts. It's as if he's defying the snake to strike again. Despite this ongoing teasing, the cobra holds back, as if entranced by Kun San. Finally, his bravest or possibly most foolish moment. He's going to try to kiss the cobra. It's an act that requires intense concentration. He also needs lightning reflexes if the cobra strikes, which in this case it does. This time, Kun San escapes with just a trace of venom on his t-shirt, but one can't help but wonder how long it'll be before he's not quite quick enough. East of Phuket, the towering, jagged limestone peaks of Khao Suk, one of the many extensive national parks that cover Thailand. Its rainforests are almost impenetrable, sheltering a range of superb creatures. Like the colourful great hornbill, its wings wider than the height of an average human. Below the canopy, the largest of all cats, the tiger, protected from the hunters that have all but killed off the species elsewhere in Asia. Nighttime reveals some of the other fascinating residents of Khao Suk. The fishing cat, feasting on the many small fish he scoops out of streams and waterholes. And the small clawed otter, dozens of them thriving on a diet of crabs and fish. Another common inhabitant of this area, a pigtail macaque, a monkey that has been trained to help Thai farmers in the surrounding countryside.
Well, this friendly chap is Mackay. Mackay the pigtail monkey. And he's one of 50 graduates this year from southern Thailand's first monkey training centre. Yep, got him doing that. And shake.
Mackay cuts quite a figure when he chooses to stand upright.
Oh, yes.
The result of 6 months of training here at the Klong Sai Monkey School. This really is very serious monkey business. The owners accepting a fee to train monkeys owned by local farmers. The eventual aim is to have them collect coconuts. Lesson 1 being to roll a coconut secured to a timber frame. They'll need that technique to spin the ripened coconut off its stalk. The lesson moves on to a hanging coconut. Hours of this practice over several months, and the macaques advance to the real-life test, one that Mackay has well and truly mastered. Then it's time to collect his pickings. The final test comes when the monkey learns how to dehusk the coconuts. Graduates are quickly put to work in surrounding plantations, undertaking a chore once carried out by young boys. Back on the Eastern and Oriental Express, we're heading further north up the Thai Peninsula, the panorama ever-changing. Through a monsoonal downpour, the express roars as we head for the most famous railway track in the world, one honoured by a book and a movie. Our train is carrying us along the infamous Death Railway, so named after the thousands of Allied prisoners who died constructing this line for the Japanese during World War II. These days, trains still use the same cuttings and bridges. The most famous of these being the bridge over the River Kwai. Nowadays, local school children delight in chasing our train as it rattles over the bridge that inspired a film. And on special occasions, the bridge is illuminated to show it off in all its glory. The special occasion being celebrated during our visit is the Golden Jubilee of the King of Thailand's accession to the throne. It's our entree to the Thai capital of Bangkok. More than 50 barges being paddled through the heart of the city. In a year of festivities, this royal barge procession is by far the biggest and most spectacular event. It revives a tradition that began several centuries ago. In all, 2,000 oarsmen are taking part, paddling a flotilla of sleek wooden craft that have been carefully restored just for this occasion. Some of the craft date back to the rule of King Rama I 200 years ago. All of them are richly ornamented and distinguished by elaborate prows carved in the form of mythical creatures. We observe just one new addition to the fleet, the newly constructed Nare Song Subang, carrying the King and Queen of Thailand. This pageant adheres strictly to tradition. The oarsmen still wearing the costumes of medieval warriors and dipping their oars in a precise rhythm. It's a stately occasion, one that demonstrates the enduring role of the monarchy in Thai life.